Measuring wavelength using an interference pattern, experiment 2. In this experiment, we are again using a microwave emitter. We have a different microwave receiver connected up to an ammeter. We have a metal plate sat opposite the transmitter, which will reflect the microwave back towards the transmitter. The incident and reflected waves will create an interference pattern with areas of constructive and destructive interference. As before, a maximum current distinguishes an area of constructive interference, while a minimum current shows an area of destructive interference. However, our receiver is not as sensitive as before, so our maxima and minima will be of smaller magnitude. Moving the receiver slowly along the meter stick scale, we can see the current fluctuating from a minimum to a maximum. Measuring the path difference or distance between two maxima allows us for calculation of the wavelength. So firstly, we will find a maximum. So we have our first maximum at 38.2 centimeters. Now we're going to move it along to find the next. We have another maxima at around 36.8. So the path difference between two successive maxima is 1.4 centimeters. Moving on to the next maxima. We have around 35.3 centimeters. So that would be a difference of 1.5 centimeters from the last maximum. These path differences can be defined as the distance between two areas of constructive interference, and this will be equal to half of the distance of the wavelength. Therefore, doubling our first distance of 1.4 centimeters, we get 2.8 centimeters, and doubling our second distance of 1.5 centimeters, we get 3 centimeters. Therefore, our calculated wavelengths are 2.8 centimeters or 3 centimeters. This is very close to the stated wavelength of 2.8 centimeters.